The Zashiki Warashi are spirit-like entities from Japanese folklore that are described as ghostly pranksters. That being said, these entities are also often said to bring good luck to whomever it manifests to. The owner of this very short footage claims that this might just be an actual visitation of such a spiritual entity. A phantasmal figure of a young girl appears, slowly approaching the other sleeping girl. The spirit-like entity then bows down to the girl and makes a sort of gesture. After a while, it then peacefully leaves the room. However, just as how there is no direct proof of its authenticity, we also do not have any proof that the entity we see is actually a bringer of good luck. If not, then what was it? Perhaps it instead brought curse instead of fortune. Only the sleeping child will ever know. The video that you're about to watch is a recording of one of these incidents.
What's going on, John?
At the start, you can hear screams and the voice of the hotel security manager who guides one of his employees through the operation. Most chillingly, perhaps, is the appearance of what appears to be something coming straight out of the room as the man investigates inside. As for the apparition that left the room, is it a malevolent entity?
The truth about Cardi B. And make sure to watch this video until the very end because I honestly just feel sorry for anyone who's going to scroll past this video. So everyone knows who Cardi B is, you know, WAP, whatever. But I'm telling you, she is not who you think she is. I'm about to show you guys this clip of Cardi B. And I know this clip is ancient, but I just never made a video about it and I really need more people to see this.
Today I feel nervous, a little bit overwhelmed. I feel a little shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, but it's good. No, it's good. You're going to be good. It's like you look great and you're amazing. And just from woman to woman, from hip hop.
I don't care what anyone says. You cannot say what happened to her was just her being nervous. And I hope you guys are paying attention to these 4 people in the background because the way that they stared at the camera and switched up so quickly is just too suspicious for me. Like, as soon as they realized what happened, they immediately looked away. Like, all 4 of them did it in such a suspicious manner, like they're all working together in some type of organization. I'm telling you, these celebrities are not what you think they are. But hey, make sure to dominate the little plus button right here so you don't end up getting brainwashed. Let's get it.
4. Eastern State Penitentiary Ghost. The Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is popularly known as one of the most haunted sites in the entire world. Before, the prison used to be one of the biggest and most extensive in the country, sharing its own history of tragedy, suffering, and death. This very old footage of the abandoned penitentiary in 2006 may well have been a reminder of death, as revealed by its long-lost quarters. Right at the beginning of this old video, you can already see a black figure loom a bit closer towards the camera, darting backward in the opposite direction as soon as it appears. By today's standards, the authenticity of this so-called Reaper would most likely be dubious at best, but it still does raise a few unexplained eerie questions. Was it an actual person? If so, why does it move unnaturally relative to the dust particles in the background? If it was edited, then how can a video as old as this have access to such editing quality? Lastly, if it was not the Reaper or a caped person, then what was it? Number 3.
Guys, stop scrolling. A woman caught this demon standing over her grandchild's bed. This is crazy. Check this out.
Terrifying in her granddaughter's room. Tori McKenzie is begging for help online after capturing what she describes as a demon standing over her grandchild's bed. Miss McKenzie set up a motion-activated camera at her son's house after complaints his 2-year-old daughter Amber was talking to something unseen in the middle of the night. The grandma checked her camera's app days later to find a bone-chilling image of a figure standing very close to her sleeping grandchildren with what she described as it having a horn on its head and long claws.
Look, guys, this is Sky News that's covering this, so this ain't like some fake thing. This is a real demon manifesting on camera. You guys know I know demons are real. I cast them out all the time. The only thing getting rid of this is Jesus Christ.
Slapped my godson.
Boy, hold on now.
Did y'all see that?
What's the situation?
Slapped my
Godson. Boy, hold on now.
Did y'all see that?
What's the situation?
City officials in Amarillo, Texas are asking for help identifying a strange figure seen on a surveillance camera at the Amarillo Zoo. Or is it some sort of a raccoon or something standing up on its hind legs? It doesn't seem likely because the size of the fence looks to be about 8 feet tall, and that would put this creature around 5 to 6 feet in height.
You have to put emotions and business aside. You have to separate the two, and you don't know how to do that. So that's where I come in, and I keep your emotions, and I deal with your emotions over here. But when it comes time for business, I implement what you told me on the emotion side into handling it in a professional manner, because sometimes it's hard for you to be professional.
In the White House, Bill Clinton's demeanor seems to be similar to a person who is under a hypnotic trance.
Meanwhile, whilst attending the latest basketball game, former player and now pundit Jalen Rose was caught looking paranoid. Rose though explained that he was simply focused on the game, yet his eyes never follow the ball, as you'd expect them to, nor does he even blink. However, the most creepiest video came during a segment of the sports show inside the NBA, for seemingly no reason. Meanwhile,
Leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away, the king of rock and roll. And as Mark Cohn says in his great song, Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down.
analyst and fellow former basketball player Shaquille O'Neal remains frozen for over a minute.
That could only be the...
I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it in old New York.
See, I love to do karaoke. That's good, isn't it? You see those two mics back there? You made up your own words. You see those? Wait, that was the words. In old New York.